Hello guys, welcome back to Garage Football. Here's our live watch along for the Euro 2020 Group A clash between Italy and Wales at the Stadio Olimpico, obviously in Italy. Both sides are unbeaten after their opening two group games. So please subscribe to Garage Football if you're new. Let us know your match thoughts, comments, etc. in the live chat. It'd be brilliant to read those throughout. So with John for our first watch along together. So thanks for joining.
Yeah, it will be. Well, since the League Cup final, wasn't it? I think.
That's yeah. First international one anyway. So thanks for joining, man. So your thoughts on this game tonight?
This is I think out of all of the games this weekend, I mean, nobody was expecting the Portugal-Germany game to be the way that it was. But when you said to me, was it a week ago, let us know which ones you're up to, I was like, nah, not really up for anything rather England. But there was something about watching Italy play the previous two games. I thought, you know what? I think this will be a really good game to watch and have a conversation about, because that both, like you're saying, both unbeaten, both have really played some very, very good football. As we're talking about off air, Italy is already through anyway. So, but yeah, I do generally think that. I mean, I hate to say it, but I like watching Wales play especially over the last few years. That they do play some good football. I haven't watched any of their games so far yet, so I'm hoping to be proven wrong on this. But at the same point, as I say, that they have played some very good football. They've still got some very, very talented players. Some of them are quite underrated, to be honest with you. Like for example, I know he's not playing at the moment, but obviously how Robson Kanu made his name in the previous Euros. But as I say, with the sides that it's going at the minute, I think this is going to be quite an entertaining game, albeit the Wales side's slightly weakened than it would have been a few days ago. Yeah,
exactly. The same for Italy as well. Obviously, Italy have won both their games, and they've looked one of the form sides in this championship so far. But they're playing a Wales team with fantastic forward players. Obviously you've got Gareth Bale, Aaron Ramsey, Dan James. So I think it'd be a test for Italy tonight, especially as they've made in total 8 changes. They've only kept I think it's Donnarumma, the goalkeeper, Jorginho in midfield, and Bonucci, the centre half. Yeah, and they're the only 3 that sort of retained their place from the previous games. So, but even though the players that have come in, Emerson, left back for Chelsea, Verratti's a very good midfielder coming back from injury for PSG, and Belotti as well, who's a very good goal scorer for Torino, and he's got 1 in 3 for the national side, so that's not a bad replacement to have.
Wow.
Starting tonight, and Wales they've made a few changes because of a few of their players are on yellow cards. So Ben Davis, Chris Mepham, and Kiefer Moore, who scored in the Switzerland their opening game. They're on the bench. Chris Gunter is a good replacement in Ampadu, who's at Sheffield United last season. But still, they've got Joe Allen, as we mentioned, Ramsey, Bale, Dan James.
Rondon centre back as well, for that matter.
Yeah, and Ward's had and Danny Ward, the goalkeeper's had a good tournament so far. So still plenty of good players out on the show. So it should be sometimes you could say it's a dead rubber to a certain extent, but it should be some good quality, hopefully.
Definitely, man. And as I say, it's going to be bearing in mind with the Switzerland-Turkey game going on at the same time.
Yeah,
it's going to make it very, very tasty. I mean, the Welsh manager did say that he's going to be keeping an eye on it as much as he can. So that's going to. You never know. You could see some changes going on there with depending on what either team has, what either results are going on. So. Yeah, could be. Should be entertaining. I'm trying to log into my ITV Hub account, and I've logged in, but I can't bring up the game because it's on ITV4. So I'm gonna have to do the old school way and just look at it with the live reports. But
so it's on ITV, the main ITV channel.
No, the other game switched to on ITV4.
Oh, okay, fine.
I remember I said to you before we went live, I was going to try and keep an eye on that game, but I can't actually, for some random reason, why it's not letting me access to that channel, which is random because it's ITV. No. But
the text updates will be
exactly. They'll do it the CFAX way, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, BBC Sports updates are pretty good. So Group A, obviously these two sides. So Italy 6 points out of 6, Wales drew Switzerland on the their opening game, and then beat Turkey convincingly 2-0. Still got 4 points. So so Wales should finish second. Obviously, but they could, if they win tonight, they'll top the group. So, but they need a point to sort of guarantee the last 16 passage. But obviously, Switzerland win convincingly against Turkey, which is possible because how poor Turkey have been so far. You never know. So, but yeah, I think
the goalkeeper. I think the Turkey goalkeeper's done them justice. I really think they have. I think they could have been in a lot worse state over those 2 games if he wasn't playing the way he was, especially against Italy on the opening night. I thought he had a fantastic game.
Yeah, it's just a shame about their outfield players though. So
exactly.
Had a poor tournament. But yeah, so Wales should, in all probability, will probably finish second, which is still a decent effort. But Italy, I know they've made a lot of changes, but still they've got some excellent players, as we mentioned, and they're unbeaten in 29 matches, which is absolutely staggering. And the job that Roberto Mancini's done has been great. He's been a good managerial career. You look at what they did at Man City. Obviously, won their first title in 2012, and won a load of leagues for Inter Milan and stuff. So, and he's transformed this Italian side because they didn't even qualify for the last World Cup, the 2018 World Cup, and since he took over, he's been excellent.
And you can see his Man City-esque way of playing as well, especially with the previous game. It was very, very obvious that they were trying to do that last-ditch City press and try and get a late minute goal as it was standing. But yeah, I think he's done very, very well. Again, I think since he left Man City, I think he's kind of, for a lot of people, he's kind of dropped under the radar sort of thing. Yeah, I wasn't surprised to see that Mancini has been responsible for. So what is it? They've been I'm like you're saying, unbeaten. What, like 20 games or something stupid? 29. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and kept decent clean sheets out for most of those as well, which is what you'd expect with Roberto. So it's been good. It's going to be I generally do think this is going to be a battle of fire and ice tonight. I really think it will be.
Unstoppable force against the immovable object.
Yeah, it will.
Well, that's the thing about this Italian side of this tournament. Obviously they've still got the defensive capabilities and strength which you'd associate with a traditional Italian side, but they press high from the front and play this high energy football, which is obviously a bit different. And he's got it right so far, Mancini. But it's one of them. You obviously don't want to peak in the group stage. You want to peak in the knockout stages. So this will arguably, with Wales's attacking threat, would be their most most dangerous front line they would have come across.
Yeah.
So Switzerland, Turkey, where especially Switzerland, they're not really known for their goal scoring capabilities. Even though they qualify for a lot of tournaments and do generally well, they don't score a lot. And Turkey have been poor this tournament, so this will be a test for the Italian defence, obviously with the changes they've made as well. But should be a good one, hopefully. So the players are out on the pitch. They'll be going for their national anthem shortly. So about 5 minutes away to kick off. What's your score predictions, mate?
Ooh, I've got a funny feeling. I think it's going to be 3-1 Italy. I think it will be, just purely because, like we said, with Belotti, I can never pronounce this guy's name right. Was it Bernardacci or what the fuck it is? I don't know. But
Marcheshi, I think it is.
Yeah, the right side. The right side is centre forward, and Chaisa again with Jorginho in the midfield and behind him with Verratti and Pessina as well. I think that's going to be too much for Wales to handle. I really think it will.
Yes, it's hard. As we mentioned, even though the 8 changes, still a very good first, starting 11 that Italy have selected. So I think Italy will just shade it for me. So I'm going to go 2-1. I still think they'll win, but no, I fancy Wales to get on the score sheet. So that should be a good one. Wales should try and obviously win the game. This, as I mentioned, this got to get at least a point to obviously guarantee their passage to the sort of the next round. But no, I don't think they've got anything to fear. Obviously, Italy have done well first couple of games, but they've got good players, Wales, and they've been in decent form. So no, they should try and leave obviously everything out on the pitch. Well, it'd be difficult. Obviously, it's Italian's backyard, the Stadio Olimpico, so that'll make it a bit harder. But no, so I'm expecting some good stuff tonight. Maybe not as good as Portugal Germany was yesterday, but
mate, come on! Germany were massively lucky with that. massively lucky. Take those 2 own goals out of it. The majority of the build-up play of those other 2 goals that were actually scored were all down to deflections off certain Portuguese players. That's how it all started. Like for example, in the big mistake that Germany made a lot of times last night was they weren't marking Ronaldo properly. That's how the first goal was scored. Nowhere near him. Absolutely nowhere near him. And the second one was nobody got close enough to him in order to keep the ball in. And it's just that's Germany aren't as good as they used to be. But they showed elements of it last night. They really did.
No, they did, but it was good. Yeah, good game in general. And Netherlands, Ukraine was pretty awesome the other week. So. But yeah, that should be a good one. Let's go to the comments. Tony, thanks, mate.
Hey up, Tony.
Afternoon, mate. Hopefully, let's say your score prediction, Tony, if you're watching this one. It should be a good one. Yeah, just pan into the Italian players with the. I love their national anthem. Italian national anthem is absolutely brilliant. Some are absolutely rubbish and low key, and theirs is absolutely passionate and awesome. So just going through that and. Hopefully, obviously, last group stage games, you never know what you're going to get, but hopefully this one will provide some sort of excitement and some goals.
Well, we were thinking about that in England with England Scotland, mate, and look what happened there. So you never know. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, but I think obviously Italy, they're through, so that they'll play with this freedom and confidence, which they obviously have in the opening games. I expect them to play exactly the same. Wales. Yeah, they've got the freedom of, they're more than likely going to go through no matter what. So hopefully they'll, especially against Turkey, I think they absolutely dominated. I watched the majority of it, and Switzerland, they did well to sort of get a draw because they're one of their best. But against Turkey now, they probably should have won by more. It finished 2-0, and they easily could have been through it. And Ramsey, before he scored, he missed a couple of chances and. Gareth Bale missed a penalty where he skied it. So, but they play really well. So I expect them to. They've made a couple of changes, but still, it's the majority of the players that have played the previous 2 games. So you'd expect them to play with that freedom and confidence that they have already.
Absolutely, and some of the players are going to be putting themselves in the shop window, aren't they? So, especially in this tournament, I mean, Yarmolenko was one. I mean, we said many times, the pair of us have said how good the player Yarmolenko is if he's used right, and he's carrying the Yugoslavian team at the minute.
What about Ukraine?
Sorry, Ukraine. Sorry.
I
was just reading what's up on the screen. I was getting my brain was disappearing out as well as it was. But it was quite funny actually. If it ever gets to like it was in the last Euros, England Wales. Imagine if. Imagine the Chelsea James playing against the Daniel James. That's going to confuse the commentators a lot, isn't it? James versus Daniel James.
Yeah, we haven't got Daniel Sturridge to bail us out with 9 seconds to go. Right, well, here we go. So Italy and Wales about to get underway. Wales playing in their traditional red shirts, which is good to see, and the away strip nonsense you see at times. They're taking a knee. Majority of the players, and here we go. So Italy kicking from left to right. Belotti, who we bigged up beforehand, I bet he has an absolute stinker now after we've bigged him up, both of us. So, but that's the thing, mate. Obviously, there's been a bit of rotation, but players are playing for to start the knockout rounds, isn't they? It's not only for their club to find a new club or new contract, or whatever. It's I want to force my way into the starting 11.
That's what I'm saying about putting themselves in the shop window. Because it's for both, isn't it? Especially when it comes to the group 16, is you have to prove to everybody that everyone needs to be out there going. This is my reason why I should be starting in the next game.
Yeah, 100%, mate. And even if it comes to it, both teams can make subs at half time. Or here we go, Italy first attack.
Offside by the looks of it.
I fucking hate that rule.
A week later. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's real no. Just having a look. Clearly off.
Balls.
Yeah, clearly off. Don't need. Yeah, he should have flagged it straight away. No need for VAR for that one. Christ.
I hate that UEFA rule that came in this time. Was it this time last year? I think it was. They just wait and see what they do, and then if it's too much of an interference, then yes, put the flag up. Well, if he's offside, he's offside. Just flag it straight away.
Yeah, no, definitely no.
But having said that, though, it was good that the VAR was used correctly last night. Not to rule out Spain's goal, because that was if that was offside, that's very, very harsh, very, very harsh. Because at the end of the day, the biggest part of his body that was offside, you can't score with. You can't score with, so it's not offside.
Yeah, definitely, mate. So as predicted, a bit of a early Italian possession, and but that's the thing. They've unlike Spain, they've created a lot of chances. Spain, they've 2 draws, and obviously if you don't have a striker in top form, like in their golden period, they're David Villa and Fernando Torres. They haven't got that caliber of forward, and obviously Italy, they've got a number of players who can fulfil that role.
Exactly, and but at the same point, you can see Wales's mentality straight away for this. All sitting in their own half, making sure they don't. They're basically try and not concede as much as possible, which is understandable being against a decent side like Italy.
Yeah, I think if Wales go too gung ho and open themselves up, with the speed that Italy's players have got and their intensity and their pressure from the front, they're just going to get picked apart. So, and obviously the quality of Italy and Wales, there's no real comparison, you got to say. So Wales have got to have the mentality to attack when possible, but be smart about it. Which, to be fair, I think Robert Page is on a grid because he's not even the manager, is he? Because Ryan Giggs obviously can't take charge of this tournament. So
what happens when you're being a bit of a naughty boy, innit, mate?
Let's not talk about that. So no, he's done a good job. Robert Page,
he's done a very, very good job with him, and and hopefully, I mean, regardless of what happens with Giggs, it looks like he's gonna be a good front runner to get it properly. I mean, that was a great save there.
Yeah, Williams done well at the back post, the wing back, to get onto the end. That didn't lead to anything, no chances or anything, but decent ball in.
Well, there's clearly nothing going on between Switzerland and Turkey, because it's nothing on the feed. Nothing's updated since kickoff, so there's nothing going on at the minute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
4,500 people looking at the same page, and all we're seeing is kickoff at 5 o'clock. Well, yeah, we know.
So goes into a midfield, early touch for Verratti, getting some match fitness. Hasn't played that much, if at all, in the group games, but brilliant option for Italy for the rest of the tournament. Yeah,
definitely. There's a bit of a shame with that pass there. It was gone out for the throw in, but you can see what he's trying to do.
Yeah, it was the right ball, just the execution was a bit off, but throwing for Wales in their own half. Williams about to take it in. There you go, Joe Allen, the Welsh Perlo, I think his nickname was back in the day. Might still be, actually.
Probably still is, mate, yeah.
Yeah. And it's Gump for...
I mean, to be honest with you, mate, barring a few chances here and there, I can't see us having that much to talk about until about 15-20 minutes in, because it's going to be Sabutio football from Italy. They're going to try and keep possession as much as possible, and it's just going to be both sides are going to be trying exploit the spaces and see where the weaknesses are, which happens for the first 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, both teams just seeing it all plays out. Wales getting into a good shape, as you'd expect. Verratti plays it out wide to I think it's Emerson, is it? Yeah, obviously of Chelsea.
So the update of Switzerland Turkey's finally come in 3 minutes in, even though it's 3 minutes behind. Yilmaz smacks one from range, which deflects away from the goal. Tufan then has a go from way out, but it's over. So it looks like it's all good start from Turkey.
Yeah, good start for them. Just in the midfield in this game. Goes out for a throw, does it?
No, just about kept in.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, mate, barring a few chances here and there, I can't see us having that much to talk about until about 15-20 minutes in, because it's going to be Sabutio football from Italy. They're going to try and keep possession as much as possible, and it's just going to be trying
Good pressure from Wales there.
Yeah, very good pressure.
Get the free kick though, Italy. Jorginho's fouled there by Bale, I think it was. I know it was by...
Was that right? No, it's not Ramsey. His haircut's too decent.
I'm sure that was. There's Bonucci missing his centre-back teammate, Chiellini, who's injured, but probably should be back for the next round, you'd like to think.
Another attempt by Turkey. Ayan arching his body to thump an effort, which Jan Sommer does brilliantly to palm away. That was travelling, according to the BBC. So yeah, looks like
right sniper at Turkey.
Yeah, 58% possession in the first 5 or 6 minutes of it. 4 shots already on 1 on target by Turkey. 5 minutes in. Not bad going at all by those boys, by the looks of it. Oh, Switzerland scored. Just coming up on the screen now.
After all that.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad goal. That's not a bad goal either.
Oh, just come up, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad goal.
Oh, classic. If you don't take, yeah.
Counter-attack by the looks of things, possibly in that build-up, but now it's a goal. Really? It's taken them 3 minutes to update 4 words. They said pick that one out. That's all it is.
It's Sunday, slow news day, isn't it? Slow day.
Aris Sefovic with the goal. It just says pick that one out. It's taken them 3 minutes to type that. Golden Bennett, they must be working on bloody dial-up. If that's the case.
Yeah, no, I thought it's Dennis's connection.
Almost as bad as mine, by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
honestly, that pissed me off. I know we talked about that the other night, but literally the StreamYard went reconnecting. What for? What you? Wasn't a bad weakness, bad signal. Just the Streamlab just went. Yep, stream interrupted, attempting to reconnect. Why?
It was a decent effort. Well, ball forward by Bernard SG tries to find Pacino, I think, is the midfielder running from deep.
Back in the face of Satan, as on telly then, just quickly.
I thought it was Capello then for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. It was. That's what I'm saying.
The face of
Satan. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say it looked like him. Here's Verratti. That's what get away from Ramsey, I think it was.
Yeah, just shows you how much intellect that man's got, because he didn't put his covering fake right over the nose like most people with more IQ than a Tottenham Hotspur fan.
So here's Alan.
He's done well. Got sandwiched quite rightly so. Free kick. Come on.
I was going to say, where's the free kick coming?
I was going to say, where's the ham? Is nearer the point, because that's a footballer sandwich. That.
Yeah, and he's the fill-in, definitely.
Just need the mayo and the lettuce.
That with Bonucci, Jorginho. Verratti back to Bonucci. Yeah, I think Wales going to be living on scraps, you'd say, or living on moments. But when they do get the ball forward, they need to be clinical if they were going to get a result, you'd say. Obviously, if you're playing against the side with playing the ball, you've got to stay concentrated, which is easier said than done. Ball forward, looking for Emerson. Can he keep it in? No, goes out of play. Good ball though by whoever it was, Jorginho Verratti, I think it was. Right idea, just a little bit too much on it.
There's been an update on the goals. Just get more information now. So it's taken them 2 minutes to get that much through. So the Turkey defenders back off as they feel there's no danger from there. But how wrong could they be as Sevovic drills a precise low finish into the far corner, which is right. That's how it looked. But yeah, so yeah, it looks like they just bottled it by the looks of things.
Good forward. Oh, Ramsey was nearly in there if he could get a touch to it. Good play from the back by Ward. Good goal kick to Williams, who headed it on. Good defending as expected by Italy there. So no real chance there. Only 10 minutes are gone, but plenty of encouraging signs for Italy and even Wales when they get slightly forward, but no chances as of yet.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about it's going to be fire and ice, because they're both giving it a game at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really are going for it. Although although Italy are playing more possession ball than Wales, because when Wales get the ball, they just go for it, whereas Italy are just trying to exploit the spaces.
Oh yeah, I've just seen Italy have got 73% possession so far. Oh, chance there.
Very close.
Belotti, it was the striker we've picked up. Let's have a look again. Cross comes in. He's just off, I think, anyway.
Again, I think that'd be harsh if that was called, to be fair. But yeah, it is.
Good cross in by Bastoni, the centre-back of all people. Excellent cross with his left foot to the back post. And Belotti on the stretch. Just got a touch, but it went wide. I think he might have been offside anyway. But first real opening we've seen this 11 minutes so far.
I think that whoever's doing the commentary for the BBC Sport website, I think she's a bit bored. It's like so already. It's like Switzerland are buoyant now and have quietened down for the partisan crown in Baku somewhat. Azerbaijan and Turkey share good diplomatic relations, of course. Bit of politics there for you. That's just literally what's on the website.
This is a bit of say anything to fill the space up.
It must be close to nothing happening, so they've got to fill it out with something. Yeah. And that's on the website as well, for that matter.
Good ball in by Verratti. That's well won by. It's a free kick by. Was it Amadou gives it away?
Looks like it.
Amadou, it was a foul. Probably didn't need to do that. So free kick for Italy. Too far out to have a shot, and then Verratti plays it short anyway to one of his teammates.
I think if Dennis was with us, he'd probably say that was a move that the Undertaker would be proud of. That's definitely a wrestling move. That's to get him off the ball, isn't it?
Or some like obscure wrestler that we've never heard of.
Oh, good defending.
Yeah, excellent defending. It was number 14, Chiesa, I think it is with the cross, and well defended. From Rondon, I think it might have been.
Possibly. Let's have a look.
Yeah. Hard to see from here.
So, Tony, you've been a naughty boy. You haven't given your prediction yet. Bill asked you for a prediction. Unless you went off to make the sandwich at the same time.
Yeah, if you're watching the game, Tony, let us know what you think, mate. Good to watch.
But yes, it's a great sense of humour. Yeah, because mate, by all accounts, because there's nothing else to talk about there. At the minute.
Good defender. Ampadu had to get that one. Oh no, it was Williams. Nico Williams, a wing back. I think it was Chiesa who was trying to. He was going to. The boy shaping up for a volley, but Williams got a touch onto it, and it come off Chiesa, so it's a Wales throw-in. Very good defending.
Xhaka, it looks like Xhaka's got away with one here. Says Swiss skipper Grant Xhaka is lucky not to get a yellow card as he comes sliding in 2-footed on was it Chenizongda and bringing down the former Leicester loanee.
What a great Sunday watching Italy Wales. Not a bad Sunday. Here's Emerson has a shot.
Good save.
Straight Danny Ward. That's the first shot on goal.
It's
it well straight at Danny Ward though. Thanks, Tony. 2-1 Italy. Yeah, I agree. That's what I think as well. Just in the header. That's a great header by. Yeah, it was Rondon, number 6. Oh, Rodon, sorry, Rondon. Rodon, sorry. Rodon, yeah. Excellent header. Had to win that one. Don't
worry, mate. I know what you meant. I'm sure Tony did as well.
Yeah. He's Verratti deep in his own half. Oh, don't lose it there. Christ. Gareth Bale's pressing him. Donnarumma has to save him there. It's with Pacino, I think it is midfielder as well. Surrounded by about 3 Wales players there.
Good point, Tony, mate. Good point.
Yeah, good shout, Tone. Wales win it back. It's cleared forward. Yeah, it's going to be, the fire and ice, like the unstoppable force against the immovable object, and 2 North magnets going against each other, you know what I mean? So, bit of that today, I'd say. At least still in possession. Bonucci, the captain's got it. Plays back to Donnarumma, who's one of only 3 players who keep their place from the last game. But you wouldn't know it from the way it have settled into this game straight away.
That's the sign of a good team, man. Is just the fact, like, you're exactly right. Make 8 changes as they've done, and you just don't notice the difference. They're still playing as one harmonious side.
Good header by Williams again. Deflection.
Yeah.
And that with Ward straight in. Like, if it was a hit by the right back, Tololi, it hit come off one of his teammates, but in the end, luckily for Wales, straight at Danny Ward, who's been an absolute revelation in this tournament. Yeah. Either between him or Wayne Hennessy, who's been number 1 for a while, but Danny Ward, who's he's not even played a league game for Leicester, but he's the Wales number 1. So the
on the BBC website they've used she said Karen Kearney just said many had Turkey as dark horses. Those who said that are currently doing this. It's the gift of Homer Simpson going back into the
bush.
The hedge. Didn't Dennis say tips on Turkey for when we did the preview? Was it Turkey?
It might have been, or Hungary. I think it might have been as well.
One of the two. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's all jokes aside. I think it was more Hungary than Turkey, because if it was Turkey, we'll have to go back and watch it, because if it is Turkey, we'll have to have words.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wales won a free kick there. Much needed respite. Ramsey was fouled there.
Someone's made another save.
Fouled by Jorginho. Easy foul. No yellow.
So yeah, looks like Turkey's still going for it. They've had an attempt and been saved by Somner.
Well, they've got no choice, haven't they?
Exactly. The bottom of the group, 0 points. So yeah, just go all out.
Here's Williams, plays it back to Gunter.
Oh, they're coming in thick and fast now. Oh, you. Mulder is here. Anyone seen Scully?
Yeah, thanks, Stone. Dark horse to morph into chickens in this tournament. Very good, very good.
Nice.
With well positioned for the first time, and I just say that it goes out of play.
not a bad touch from Martin. From him either. Not a bad touch. Little flick on from his foot as it goes over.
Mancini still got it.
Yeah, Mancini. Yeah. Nice little flick.
He used to be an incredible player back in the day. I only sort of caught the back end of his career when he was at Leicester for like a few games. But before that, from the sound of it, he was an excellent player.
He was untouchable in those days, wasn't he? Even at the end of it, I remember. You're right. I remember him being almost like the Flash playing for Leicester. Such a quick player. Such a quick player.
Back to Donnarumma, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, more stats coming out from Switzerland, Turkey. So it must be a boring game.
All play forward, but Wales goes out for a throw.
I was saying to my housemate last night, there aren't any football kits that have been terrible for this European League, is it?
Well, they all pretty solid, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's normally the World Cup where we see the shockers, but
there've been some good ones.
But the because obviously the Wales kit and the Spain kit's made by the same people, and they don't look that dissimilar.
Yeah.
So that'd be funny. Wales versus Spain. They'd be like, hang on, who's where? What? Because it'd be
It depends on that's how UEFA do it. Whether it's like round of 16 against. So it's whoever's the lowest number is the homes. I'm not sure how it works actually.
Yeah, it's massively confusing. I was just looking at it now to see how the group stands, to see where. But no, there's one round says so group, like Group B, second place wins.
Oh, I gave up. That's why in our Euro preview, mate, I let Dennis do the spreadsheets and work it out because I completely lost it.
Because we were talking about it the other night. It's literally like plays group. Second place winner of D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And I was like, what?
Yeah. That's the problem when obviously the Euros traditionally, like going back, a number of years, was like get out of the group stage and it's a quarters, and then the UEFA create another round like it's a World Cup. Do you know what I mean? They created another another round. So instead of going to the quarters, it's obviously round of 16 and then quarters from there. But yeah, that's what you're getting. Obviously, but then again, it's going to get to the stage where there's going to be more sides that in this competition, like that's
which is not a bad thing because there haven't been terrible games yet. They've all been except you could argue England, Scotland, but just in general, there's nothing really where you've gone. Oh yeah, there's been an absolute trouncing here and there and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
No, but sometimes you get some absolutely boring games, and obviously with the unique season we've had and all that, the standards have been good. Is that the odd boring game and stuff? You're going to get that no matter what. But the standard and the quality and the fitness levels and that all looks pretty good. So hopefully that can obviously continue going into the knockout stages.
Exactly.
So it's a throw for Wales in the halfway line. It's Roberts
taken about 7 yards away from where he should have done, but never mind.
Yeah, it's a long throw as well. Ramsey, I think it is. No, it's not Ramsey.
That's so poor.
Oh, Alan's got it though. Turn.
20 minutes gone in Switzerland, Turkey. So it's been a cracking opening to this game. Well, there's hardly been much feed to confirm that, and the people are still watching Italy versus Wales. Can you believe?
Here's the skipper, Gareth Bell. Good ball inside. Alan.
Nice pass.
Ramsey, I think it was.
Good tackle there as well.
Yeah,
go on, son.
That's better. Better though from Wales. His last minute or so.
This is what I was saying about 10-15 minutes ago. Well, about 10 minutes ago, is that the Wales are going for it when they get the ball, whereas Italy are doing it slowly. Yeah, absolutely trying to get in the box as quickly. Oh, good pass.
Alan. What a tackle that is.
Sorry, mate, did someone just cut your puppet strings then, man?
the theatrical falls to the ground side. That's
great. Watch this. It's hysterical. Just watch this replay of it. Watch. Bump.
Yeah. Went down in the Stormer's edge, Jorginho, but I mean, apart from that silly fall to the ground, that was great defending.
Very, very.
Well, I think Alan was in then if he didn't stop it.
A few little mistakes made by him at the same point, but yeah, absolutely, he was spot on.
At the other end, Bernard Eschi plays it back. Pacina, well cut out. Well, don't give it away there. They've got it back, Italy.
Nice, hot knife through butter. That movement, Jesus Christ, so much space. Is that a goal? Oh, how did he miss that?
Oh, just wide. Belotti bigged him up beforehand.
It's a great ball into whoever the other player is, but literally just
Morel gave it away there. Number 16 for Wales. Don't give it away there. Ball slipped in. No, it's on the angle. That's hard.
True. Yeah,
that's a hard fit. He did everything right. Tried to obviously go across the goal, but just
half a second late, wasn't it? Unfortunately,
this game is coming to life. Last couple of minutes, Wales went forward and they're back again. This forward is Dan James. Got it on the left. Handball by Ramsey. Chance if he managed to control it. It's
a puppet. I think you're a bit too young to know that reference, aren't you?
Is that Brian Connolly?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So you're older than I thought you were. Okay, fair enough.
They caught the tail end of Brian Connolly on TV.
Yeah, with his piss take of going live.
Oh, no. Lost me there, mate. I know.
We with Gordon the Gopher. That's what it was. It was taking the piss out of that. Because it was with Philip Schofield when he did a Saturday morning TV show for kids called Going Live, and there's loads of different things, and that is where Gordon the Gopher came from, and that's what he was taking the piss out of. It's just like because he used to bash the shit out of it and just go, "It's a puppet."
Here's Williams. Better possession by Wales this last few minutes. Ramsey. A few players in attack if they could find each other. Morel. Back to Roden. He's Gunfer. God, Chris Gunfer is still going. Absolutely awesome. He's got over 100 caps, I think. Over 100 caps for Wales. Absolutely awesome. God, I'm just looking at how many appearances he's made for his clubs. Staggering amount of. He must have had really lucky with injuries.
well, if you know, with it's like with Ryan Giggs and Brad Feed and all that sort of stuff. You get your diet and your exercise regime right, mate. You can go for fucking ages.
Or even like going back like Billy Bonds and all those kind of guys.
Well, it's a little bit different in those days because the sport it was a lot slower than it is now, and you know they could have a pint before the game and go out now. Whereas the nutrition's totally different now. But yeah, you're absolutely right.
Corner for Wales. James takes it. Flick on. Oh, it's the roof of the net. Great ball in, and Gunther we've just been talking about.
It's not a bad attempt, is it?
Really
not
good
bad.
effort.
Not bad for the old boy.
Good effort. Yeah, Chris Gunther must have played from a young age. He's 31. He's only a couple of years older than me. Yeah, he's I'm just looking at the appearance. It's a good effort by Gunther. Good ball by James. Yeah, he's played over 100 games for Nottingham Forest. Over, I think 280 for Reading. About 40 odd for Charlton. He's still going strong. So
Tony Bill doesn't know how easy he's got it, mate. As this youngster. You don't know your bond, son. You don't know your bond. Very good attempt. 2-0 to Switzerland, Turkey. Shaqiri.
Yeah. I've just seen just come up on screen. Here we go.
Oh, what's a ball that is? What a strike.
God, that's not bad with his right foot. Obviously, he's left-footed, isn't he? That's an excellent goal. Fantastic. And just in the effort from Verratti, which was comfortably wide. But this game's starting to open up a bit now, mate.
Yeah, definitely. It's still going to be it's match that. So yeah, Wales with only 39% possession, and they've been all over Italy the last couple of minutes. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and even if Ramsey obviously handballed it, but if he managed to get the right, could have had a shot away, and then if it's another one just beforehand, where if his touch was right again, possibly could have had an effort. But looking decent. Wales when they get forward. Obviously James with his pace out wide, and obviously got the threats of Ramsey and Bell. I think they're rotating the front three. It's very not playing a number 9 as such, so false 9, but they're all taking turns and rotating. So bit of confusion. Well, you'd hope from a Welsh point of view, confuse the Italian defenders.
Yeah, but they're keeping their shape well as well. Wales very well.
Yeah, that's what we've got to do. Narrow the spaces if they can. They're letting Italy have it, which is fair enough. But when they get near their own half, they're engaging, which is what you got to do. Always good play by
good defending.
Great defending.
Yeah, very good defending that.
Still got it though, Italy. Verratti, I think it is. Plays out wide. Plenty of bodies in the box. They can find someone.
Fluffs it.
Oh, that should have gone in.
Yeah, totally fluffs it.
God, it was here, number 14. Chaser.
Shyster.
Great ball to the back post, absolutely onside. Chests it.
Deflection. That's why. Great defending. Great idea.
Would have gone wide anyway, but Ampadu hits Ampadu, goes out for a corner.
Just to be on the safe side, yeah. Very good idea.
I think he was going wide anyway, but he didn't know. So good defended by Ampadu there. Yeah.
Safety first and all that, innit?
Exactly, yeah. Corner for Italy. In it comes.
Headed out.
Headed out by Allen, I think it was.
Well,
no, it might be Williams, actually. Still going to Italy. It's on the left-hand side. Cross comes in. Is that another corner? Ward keeps it in. Done very well there.
Just an update from the Switzerland game. Shaqiri's through on goal, and Switzerland should be outside, but the Turkey goalkeeper sticks out a big right foot to deny the Liverpool forward. So they're going for it again.
Here we go. Oh, he put on the burners here. Oh, is that a... No, ref hasn't given that.
He trips over his own laces about half an hour after the guy falls over behind him. That's why he's got up and laughing. He's like, "Oh,
mate, you never know with penalties these days."
No, I know, but watch. Is the replay? So right, so
it's Emerson takes on Roden, gets past 50, him.
50, so it's like 1, 2, 3. 3 was that boom shit. I need to go down here.
that was random. That was Roden didn't make a challenge. He went down in the stall. Emerson didn't get feel anything. Then went down in the stall.
That's what I'm saying. It's like 1, 2 shit. I need to go down. Boom.
It's a bit of a random one.
Yeah.
Anyway, as we mentioned, it's No, like maybe not any amazingly gilt-edged chances, but good signs from both sides, you'd say, so far.
Absolutely, mate. Completely. It hasn't disappointed in any shape or form. The only thing this game's missing is a goal. We've literally had everything else. It's been end to end. It's been very technical from both sides. It's slightly more technical from Italy, from Wales, but from Wales. But at the same point, as I said, once they get the ball, Wales absolutely go for it. They just try and get into the box as quickly as possible. And it's been a very, very good.
No, it's been good. Invisible man taking him out as well as the Welsh defender. Pretty much, mate. Yeah.
But that half an hour's gone really quick because it's been a good game to watch.
Yeah, considering there's been no goals, it's flown by, mate. You're right.
It's literally, not to sound like too much like a 90s pop band, but everything but the goal, isn't it? It really is.
And to quote Ant and Deck, both teams have been on the ball. From 2002.
Yeah. What was it? Didn't Michael Owen say something very similar to that as well about a game? We the other week when we were talking about stupid comments that pundits have made.
Jaser. Right idea, just touch goes out of play. I think he said something like, to look at it in a minute, where like to win you got to score a goal or something like that.
Something like that, wasn't it? Yeah.
He's had a few shockers over the years. So, there's something
He's
like
not wrong, but yeah.
Like talk about statingtheoffice.com. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Must have been he's been plying his trade for Mark Lawrenson. Jesus Christ.
Oh God, yeah.
Me and my mates, we used to do the Lawrenson drinking game.
Oh yeah, what?
Anytime you whinged, you took a shot. Man, we were fucked.
I was going to say, you can't just hold the bottle like that.
when he was commentating in the Euros, because that was the last one he did. But it's like, another one. It's like, we're fucked, man.
Easy, mate. Just have one of those, American style hats with the drinking, and then it goes like withdraw. So instead of just having, you just keep sucking on it, like. Also, the matter is moaning. It's like he wanted to be anywhere else but at the stadium.
It's a shame we can't do that because obviously for copyright laws we're gonna have the tellies up loud enough for But we should if England get through to the semis, well, and Danny Murphy's commentating, we should do a drinking game because he's just as bad. Murphy complains like close.
Well, decent ball into the box and rode him with the header, comfortably.
Not enough on it at all. And oi, all right, what was that? Get out of my way.
Oh, JP using his 80s references.
One of the 80s, mate.
Wales doing well, considering the goals that they've scored last couple of games. Spot on, mate. Yeah, I think they've done well so far. They've held their own, but also looked to Fred having like shit house 0-0 so far. I think they've been game. Both sides have shown some good quality. So it's it is a 0-0, but still some good displays on show so far.
I mean, me and Tony got quite a lot of things in common with the 80s. I mean, I was born in it, and he lost his hair in it, so that would be why.
What a lovely thing to say.
Oh, don't get me wrong, he winds me up on a few things and all, so I'll give it back to him.
Is Tony the Newcastle fan? Oh no, that's Jonathan, isn't it?
That's Jonathan, yeah.
All right. Who does Tony support?
He's West Ham.
Oh, is he? Oh, good man. I thought I keep forgetting who supports. So it's Yusuf supports Chelsea, isn't it?
Yes, Yusuf.
Yeah. Right, Italian possession. I'm giving away there. No,
just waiting for his comment to come through now. He's going to try and have something back at me. But no, Tony's a Patreon, and fair play to him. Supports the channel. So thank you, mate.
Good man. Slowing down a little bit, trying to find an opening. Italy is Verratti. Plays it to Bonucci, the captain today.
Really, I thought it was more Delilah, mate, but okay.
Is Tololi, right back, was coming today. Plenty of touches down this right hand side. Particularly number 14, Chai said the sort of right winger today. that effort earlier. That was deflected wide, but as I said, probably would have gone wide anyway if Ampadu didn't get a touch to it. He's had again plenty of touches.
Oh, that was good movement.
Oh,
great run from him as well. Perfect run.
Really good run.
Hopefully on the replay shows him it should show him as onside for that. It was absolutely brilliant timing. Just
really fantastic pick out by Verratti. Obviously, he's capable of creating chances like that, and Belotti just stretched, couldn't go on the end of it. But really good play by those two. Try that JP perm over soon.
No, it's not a JP perm. I mean, it's
shot. Oh, well deflected by blocked by Rodon, I think it was. Bernard Eschi with the shot number 20.
That's how you pronounce it, Beneshi. Okay.
I think I might be butchering it, but I think that's
right. You're closer than me, trust me.
Yes. Chaser out wide.
Chaser, I think, is for that one. But as I said, it's we've only got 7 or 8 minutes. Well, probably not even that. I don't think there's going to be that much added time. Probably 4 minutes, probably.
Yeah, not been many injuries or anything.
Maybe the odd free kick time and spec, I reckon. But
fell by Alan.
Alan, you naughty boy, Alan.
That's just taking us 37 minutes to say Alan like that, so that's a good effort by us too.
Well, to be honest with you, man, he's not really done anything naughty that.
He's only touched it as well. Free kick for Italy though. Alan's foul on Verratti there. A chance for Italy to get a ball into the box. Verratti's over it on the right hand side. Chance to whip this one in.
As the actress said to the bishop.
30 minutes, about 7 minutes or so to half time. Just wait for the ref to blow the whistle. Here we go. Verratti's about to take this one, you'd like to think. Yep, here we go. Verratti takes it. Near post.
Oh, that was so casual. Very good goal.
They said it's a chance for Italy, and it's number 12, Pessina, the midfielder.
If he'd have touched that any lighter, it just would have dropped. He hardly touches it. He doesn't really smack it or anything.
If he hit it any harder, that's going wide.
Exactly. Great technique.
Nice little fade, as golfers would say, or draw, whatever. But good delivery by Verratti. I think it was something.
This is what I love. They've goal scored. They're running straight to Mancini to get instruction for the next 7 or 8 minutes. I really do like that.
Yeah, exactly. Just showing the replay. It was a clear foul by Allen. Absolutely. Verratti takes a free kick. The bits must have been working on it.
Hand on it as well.
Here we go. Yeah, goes to the near post. Yeah, it gets a good.
Comes off his arse by the looks of that from that angle, but no, he doesn't. I thought he did. I thought he got a touch on it, but
that's good. It's a good, lovely finish. Lovely finish.
Yeah.
I might put his side foot his heel, but got the right amount of depth and finesse on that finesse. The Italians 1-0 up. And it's often said that you got a bit in near post, but that one, it was one of the Italian players that were in near post. So in the end, not beating the first man was a good idea. Yeah, a goal had been coming, whether it was from Italy or Wales, but now it's the home side, the Italians, who've got the first goal of the game.
It's very good. Very, very good. It's just the composure not to like you said about not putting too much on it, just the composure to get it absolutely spot on.
Well, exactly. I think we saw with Chiesa and Belotti with their efforts, they sort of dragged theirs wide or maybe tried to hit it too hard.
Yeah.
Always
Chiesa, mate. He's not German. Not Chiesa.
German. Emerson with that post there, but it doesn't lead to anything in the end.
Yeah, let's have a look. So, yes, Turkey have got 54% possession, 9 shots, 3 on target. And Switzerland have had 7 shots and 4 on target. and
But
scored 2 goals.
just saying Group A, mate, and obviously Wales and Switzerland on both on 4 points, but the goal difference is obviously shortened now. So
Very
something for Wales to keep an eye on, especially if there's a goal in this game and then obviously a goal in the other game. That completely changes things.
Another 2 goals from Italy, and that's it as it stands at the minute. Because Wales on, like we're just saying, Wales on 1 and Switzerland on -1.
Well, yeah, and if Switzerland get a couple more goals in the second half,
either way, or if Italy do 3 and Switzerland do another.
Just goes wide. Piscino scored the opening goal, and then he nearly double tally. It might be Verratti again. Oh, what a great run that was! Wasn't marked. Fantastic run. Goes into the space.
Sees
just gets a flick on it. Does everything he can. Oh, and it goes for a corner.
Ampadu had a slight touch on it.
Yeah, I think it was Verratti with the cross. I think he's a growing influence on this game.
Yeah.
Ball corner comes in near post. It might have been Alan, was it? Goes straight to Danny Ward, who clutches it gratefully.
So yeah, as we were saying just before that build-up, if Italy score another goal, that's it. That's it. The Wales are third, as things are standing.
Yeah, they've got to going at least 1-0 1-0 down. Wales can't let it go to 2-0 at half time. They've got to
exactly. It's not going to be this. It's taken them almost 40 minutes to score the first one. So
well, they're getting ahead of steam, man. That could have been a second one.
Yeah.
So got to hold firm. Hey, Greg. Thanks for joining, mate. Yeah, very well. Thanks, enjoying this game so far. Hope you're all good, man. Yeah, as Tony says, nearly 2. Yeah, it was. Very much so. Goals change games. Cliche, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Just a break and play there, which Wales will be pretty thankful for. Ball goes forward. Belotti's after it. Oh, it is his head.
Yeah.
Not a great deal of touches, Belotti, but he's a goal scorer. He only needs a couple of chances. He had one earlier. Now he'll be sniffing another one in the second half.
You look at Lewandowski. It's taken him ages to score again for Poland, and what a goal he scored last night as well.
Yeah, definitely a bit of Wales possession, which they'll happily take before the half-time break. Ball's played forward, looking for Bale. Goes out. That's not the best from him. Yeah, agree, Tony. Yeah, Wales can't wait for half-time starting to crumble. Yeah, they need to get their composure back. He's just said and done, of course. Just seeing the replay of the goal again, and that flick gets better every time. You see, that goes right in the corner as well. That Danny Ward, obviously, as expected, he takes a step to the left, and that's probably what cost him. But that's not his fault. I think the effort.
There's no way, because he'd be thinking it was going another way. So
yeah,
he went the right way. Absolutely went the right way.
Yeah. I think just that's the thing. It was right in the corner. He didn't get fingertips. Just
I thought he did. With that far angle, it looked like he did.
It was close to it, but I think obviously if the accuracy was a little bit less, he gets a fingertip to it. So that shows how good amount of finesse and the accuracy from Piscina to get that goal. Obviously, Ward's been in great form this tournament for Wales, so it takes a good effort to beat him. Here's Bale, just coming up to 15 seconds to half time. They'll be putting the board up shortly. With Roden in the back is Gunther. Just taking it easy.
Straight off, half time.
There we go. Half time, no stoppage time. That's a rarity. So,
especially bearing in mind this goal celebration.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there we are. So it's half time in this Group A game. Italy 1, Wales 0. Thoughts, John? I quite enjoyed that one, I've got to say.
Yeah, as we said, about 5 minutes before the goals were scored, it had everything bar having a goal, and then obviously with the goal going in, it was it sums up perfectly well. Both sides have really tried to go for it as much as possible, but that pass and that technique, and it's in the back of the net. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's been plenty of chances, especially for Italy. The home side have had 10 shots, 3 on target, and Wales have had a couple of efforts as well. So as expected. Well, Italy have had plenty of possession, but they've made the most of it and got that important goal on 39th minute. Pessina, one of the 8 changes that Italy have made today, and he scored an excellent goal after Verratti and other players making his first start of the tournament. He won the free kick. Joe Allen found him. Yeah. Excellent free kick to the near post, and Pessina with a lovely flick into the bottom corner. So I mentioned it as it went in, but that flick gets a bit better and better every time you see it.
Exactly, and it's exactly what the majority of us were expecting to see. Very good football from both sides. A little bit tastier play from Wales than it was for Italy, because there was hardly any Wales free kicks at all out of that. It was all Italy free kicks, but hasn't disappointed in any shape or form. Just wish that we'd been able to play like that on Friday night. Would have been much better.
100%, mate. Yeah, and despite Italy making the 8 changes, the quality's still been there, and you've got players like Verratti who've mentioned he's had a growing influence on the game, and like I said, Belotti's had a few touches, and Chaser, number 14 for Italy, he's looked a threat down the right wing. So and Pessina who's coming in midfield, number 12, who got the opening goal. So been good signs for Italy and Wales. Yeah, they looked when they have had the ball. They've looked a bit of a threat, surrender possession as you'd expect. But you'd expect them to sort of create more chances in the second half, especially as the way Switzerland are dominating the Turkey match by the sound of it.
Yeah, I was just going to come on to that because it looks like it's just coming up to half time there as well, because nothing's been updated yet. Literally just said it now. It's half time a minute ago. So with the match stats, obviously the stats don't say everything, but Turkey have had 11 shots, 4 on target. Switzerland have had 10 shots on target. 10 shots, 4 on target, and 2 goals. So it just shows that. So from a purely a stats point of view, Summer's been making some really, really good saves for Switzerland. Absolutely. Possession wise, Turkey have just edged it. If this was match of the day, they say Turkey's had the main portion of the possession. It's been 53%, so it's not a huge amount more than Switzerland, but as we all know, the most important stat is the goal line. As I say, it's Switzerland. So
100%. Yeah, obviously, Switzerland need to. Both sides need to win that game, didn't they? But particularly Switzerland. But they've had a great start from them, and I think that you like to think how well Switzerland have done in that first half will shape how sort of adventurous that Wales probably should be in the second half to try and get an equaliser at least.
Absolutely, and it'd be very interesting to see what happens with obviously because I'm trying to keep an eye on it. If Switzerland get another one, it's going to make it very, very tasty.
No, 100%. With the goal difference, obviously, as things stand, I think it's 2 goal difference as things stand at the moment, and obviously Switzerland and Wales level on 4 points as it stands. So it's like one of those classic, relegation as it stands at the end of a season, or top 4 finish or whatever. But obviously, I think obviously the best third place teams go through. So. But even so, but still, you want to finish runners up at the very minimum. So
precisely, this is exactly what I was going to say because we hinted at this a little while ago. 5 years ago, Switzerland's gone, bam, done. It's in. But now we've got that. They got the extra markers coming in, and oh God, Christ Almighty, you could watch that goal all day. You really, really could. You've seen the replay of it again, the Pessina goal. But yeah, so it makes so as much as complicated as it is with these new qualifying rounds in the Euros, it's making it more entertaining at the same point.
This is the second Euros that this rule's been in place because famously or infamously, you could say that Portugal finished 3rd in their group in 2016. They went and won the tournament. So so there's hope for whether it's Wales or Switzerland. You'd like to think they'd be one of the best third place teams, but you don't know obviously. But if you want to. As I say, finish second at the minimum, and as things stand, Wales are second. So, but still, obviously, you need to take care of your own result, and they'll be look for and equalise at the very minimum in the second half.
Tony makes a very good point, but Tony, we won't talk about that because Bill and I have already done the England-Scotland reaction, so we won't drag into that. But go and see our protracted conversation, shall we say?
Yeah, we did well. Yeah, good points, Tony. I wouldn't disagree with any of that. I think I think we did well to squeeze 35 minutes out of a goal draw.
Mate, I'm more than happy to go on record again and say I did my Dennis rants on that. I was ranting like crazy, like because everybody was. We were very, very angry. After we had that conversation, we still missed shitloads out. We really did.
Oh yeah, I think we could have kept going, but for the interest of time. Yeah. No, well, what do you think Wales need to? Obviously, they need to score and get an equaliser. But how do you think they need to add to do it? Do they need to sort of try and get more set pieces? Do they need to get more?
I think it's a lot. Mate, I genuinely think it's a lot more simple than that. I think Alan needs to calm down, big time. I think he's looking way too pumped for this. And I think the ball needs to get into the midfield better than it has been before. I mean, with just seeing the very close Williams attempt, then set pieces will help, of course. But I do generally think that the so-called bigger players like Bale and Ramsey need to get themselves involved in the game more. I don't remember seeing Bale getting a touch once out of that. I know he's been aimed for it a couple of times, but yeah, he's not been involved at all. Ramsey, like I said, if he hadn't done that handball, that could have been the first goal of the game.
Yeah.
They just need to relax a little bit and imagine this was the Euros of 6-7 years ago. Just ignore it. Just ignore what's going on in the other game, and just like it is when you're in a relegation scap at the end of the season, as you said a couple of minutes ago. Just ignore it. Concentrate on what you're doing and not thinking about anything else.
Yeah, I think obviously Ramsey and Bale, they've shown in this tournament so far. Bale hasn't got the score sheet, but he's got 2 really good assists in the Turkey game, and they've got options on the bench as well. So just look for the subs. So Kiefer Moore, who scored in the opening game against Switzerland, got the equaliser. And they've got the likes of Ben Davies, who's an attacker but can get forward and stuff. So there's all hope's not lost for Wales in this game. I think so. Wales need to be more clinical in these final third, pass going wayward in Italy, exploring. They need to play the ball out wide more. Yeah, agreed, mate. And I think when they have looked more dangerous, when they've put crosses in, it just hasn't fallen to a Wales player or anything. But trying to get possession and obviously where possible, trying to pass to Bale and Ramsey, because they can create something out of nothing.
Exactly, and Tony's kind of agreeing with me from a different point of view about the same with the balls going wayward. Absolutely, they just need to calm down. Just concentrate on what they're doing.
Yeah, no, spot on. Yeah, exactly. Just in the 40,000. I don't know anyone who's won any. Well, then again, there's a lot of people probably apply, but
that's how they get the money to bid for the TV rights deals, mate. That's the thing. But yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, I think we've said it before, but it shows the quality of Italy's squad that they can make 8 changes and they still play the exact same way, and obviously the quality on show is there for us to see in it.
Absolutely right, mate. The funny thing is I know we've got 5 minutes until the second half kicks off, but there's not really much more to talk about. To be fair, is that we're just gonna be doing this Sky Sports rhetoric of going over the same stuff all the time.
We could touch on England a little bit.
Do we have to? I don't want to go down that route again.
Maybe not. Obviously, we've sort of said about Scotland and all that. But just looking forward to obviously Tuesdays that are on the group game. That's the Czech Republic. As me, you, and obviously Tony's 3 West Ham fans on this video. We know about the threat of Thomas Souček and obviously the defensive capabilities and even the crossing of Vladimir Sufel. But they've got some good players and they've got a man in form who's one of the top scorers, Schick, who's scored 3 goals so far, so he's another man to look out for. But in terms of England, would you make any changes for that game?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't. I really genuinely wouldn't. I know. I said apart from dropping, I still maintain that we should be dropping Kane. Still maintain it. You know, there's the changes Southgate made from the Croatia game to the Scotland game weren't enough to impact the game in any shape or form. Rio Ferdinand made a good point afterwards that he said that he noticed that the fullbacks weren't being allowed to push up.
Yeah.
Right, to a degree. I mean, James we were saying, James got involved a few times and everything. I wouldn't. The only thing I would do is I would drop Kane for Calvert-Lewin, and it looks like I'm not the only one alone in that thinking. But having said that, if Maguire's not going to be fit, bring in an emergency, because that's still the whole point. And also likewise, I said this morning, got a horrible feeling if Henderson is in the squad, Southgate's looking to be runners up.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, and I think there's a few changes I'd like to see Bellingham from the start. I think Sancho should be given a run out. Because he wasn't even in the squad for the Croatia game. Didn't come on the other night when I think the game was probably crying out for him. So I think I think he should start. Apart from that, I wouldn't say too many changes. We need to just get some confidence back in the players, because that was a pretty poor performance, wasn't it, to put it kindly. But yeah, it'll be a test. Czech Republic, they look pretty solid, those only games they've played.
Now, what I'm gonna say next is coming from both an England fan and a West Ham fan as well. Soufal is going to scare the crap out of us. He's absolutely going to scare the crap out of us. He's dominant. The two games that the Czech Republic have played, he's absolutely owned that right side, that right wing. He really has owned it. So we do need the likes of Luke Shaw and possibly Ben Chilwell as well, for that matter.
Yeah, that's a shout, mate. Yeah, I think I'd like to see Chilwell get a run out.
I don't think this is the right game for Grealish. But bearing in mind, obviously, we all put him in for our first team of the tournament. But having said that, I can't see what game we can play him in at the same point. Just because, all right, mate. Okay, maybe if we have Foden out on the left and then have Grealish out on the right. But I mean, as I say, that means dropping Ben Chilwell if we're not going to play him as a wing back. It's a nice headache to have. It's a really, really nice headache to have.
We've got the options, but Southgate's got to get the combinations right, and I don't think
exactly
which we all have said in our preview, all four of us, and after the two games, I don't think he's got it quite right yet.
No, well, I wouldn't say he's got the squads right. Just don't think he's got the play right. We as we said the other night, we were very lucky with the Croatia game. And it was massively disappointing performance. But as had a bit of a mare in the last game, no doubt he will raise his game against England. Exactly, Tony, mate. Exactly. Yeah. And this is the thing. But the stupid thing is with Soufal, we know what he's like. We've seen him week in, week out. But you watch it as a just purely as an England fan. A football fan. He didn't really have too bad a game. That's how high this guy can play.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, he's been absolutely incredible since he joined West Ham, and what you're going to get from his very, very solid pro, not flaky individual. Just what you're going to get out of him. Very solid, 7, 8 out of 10 every single game.
He absolutely owned Wales in that first game. Absolutely owned them. It was unreal. But having said that, though, as I say, it's
Scotland. You mean?
Scotland here because it's Croatia. Yeah. But he absolutely owned them, and it's the squads are exactly what we were all hoping Gareth Southgate was going to put out. It's the tactics, it's the gameplay. But having said that, at the start of the tournament, granted the other way round, but we would have taken 4 points from 2 games right from the start. So it's not exactly.
Yeah, I think it's something I said obviously when we chatted. Like, don't get too, like ridiculously overexcited when you win, or don't be too unhappy if you lose. I mean, Yeah, I think the criticism's been slightly overboard. I think, but
yeah, of course it is, because it's England, and
yeah.
There's a lot of expectation because of how well we played in the World Cup. But having said that, at the same time, it's for good reason. These are practically the cream of the crop of the Premier League. So, that we're going to be going in wanting to have that. But as I said, we 4 points from 2 games, we would have taken that, and we're no means out by any stretch of the imagination. If we have a poor game on Tuesday and we still get through, and we still get through, because let's face it. I mean, we're 95% there, but anything can happen. If we have 2.5 game performances that are poor, it's not looking good. But Bonucci's just come on. So I cannot come off, and Asarubi, or whatever you pronounce it, just come on.
Yeah, so the captain for the day's come off, and Acerbi, as you say, he's come on in his place, and Verratti's the captain now for Italy in this second half. So second half's about to get underway. Just quickly, thanks Tony. What do you both think of Thomas Krul continues linked with West Ham? I think it looked decent so far from what I've seen, and if he'd be interested to see if he starts on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's been a little bit inconsistent in terms of how people were talking about him before the tournament started. But having said that, as I say, it's 2 games, and I don't think he's done badly in any shape or form. But everybody was expecting him to be this out and out unbelievable midfielder, and he isn't. He's a very, very good player, but just I think because the momentum of how good Souček is and Soufal have been, I think everyone was bigging him up because on that rather than anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, he's still a youngster as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Was he 20, 21, I think, isn't he? Something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but second half's on the way. Italy, Wales, Verratti with the ball early on. Just seeing how old he is one. That with Donnarumma, the goalkeeper,
having a bit of a dance.
Oh, it's Alex Krul, not Thomas Krul. Alex Krul. He's 23. So he's still pretty young, yeah.
Well, Tony's still waiting for Anderson to come in from Blackburn. That's all Tony was talking about. Every time we joined in with the live chats, when we were talking about players, it's like, and bring him in, Anderson from Blackburn. And fair enough.
Or Armstrong.
Armstrong, sorry, it's Armstrong.
Yeah. No, Armstrong, yeah. All right, so here we go. Wales get possession back. That's good play. Alan plays it back to Chris Gunther.
Alan. Or we could do the Jurassic Park 3 one. We know where he has that dream. Like, Alan. The talking raptor in his dream. Alan.
Back to Danny Ward, the goalkeeper. Has the Switzerland game got underway again?
Yeah, it's probably kicked off just about now, I think, because it was a couple of minutes late. Should have kicked off about now, yeah, because they finished at 2. Obviously, it looks like they had a couple of minutes of extra time. Yeah, they should just come through now saying it's started.
Yeah, good stuff.
As just saying on there, 21 shots have been taken. Switzerland 10, Turkey 11. The most in the first half of the Euro 2020 match, even though it's 2021, but we'll climb over that. Yeah. Versus Belgium versus Hungary, 22 in 2016. In the opening 45 minutes to have more.
So that's an insane amount of shots. There's a foul by James.
Yep.
Wins a free kick there from Tololi. Yeah, Italian right back. Chance for Wales to get forward, but they play it short. Get his James on the ball. Back to Williams.
I don't know what that formation was supposed to be. Looks like a boot. half of the Wales team all up in the other end. It's like, hang on, that's why they did it short, because there's literally loads of space on the ground. Nobody around. It goes back to Ward now.
Back with Danny Ward, the goalkeeper. I think Wales have held their own, more than held their own in this match. But just from a Welsh point of view, you want to see them create a few more chances in the second half, which I'm sure they'll do their best to.
Another stats come through. So again, it must be can't be a decent start to the second half. Is Turkey have now have an aggregate score of 0-7 from their first 3 games. In a full tournament, only Denmark in 2000 have conceded more goals, which is 8, without a reply.
Christ, there's a lot.
But we're talking about 3 games, and that's a full tournament. So it's just showing how bad their defense has been. But as I said, the way that the Italy Turkey game was in the first night, that goalkeeper was outstanding. Loads of people I noticed on Twitter said, right, let's see if we can get him to West Ham.
Yeah, and Italy could have scored a lot more than what they did.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a poor ball by whoever it was, one of the Welsh defenders. Oh, they win it back below.
What are you complaining about? You try and trip him up, and then you fall over yourself, and then go, hang on, what's going on here?
A bit of space here for Bale. He's got James to his left, finds him.
First touch of the game, innit, for Bale, I think.
Yeah, first for a while. Yeah, James cuts his side. Oh, well defended.
Mm.
I think it's the substitute, Serbi. Who cleared that one. Number 15 for Wales. Yeah, Wales seem to got the mentality of trying to keep the ball a little bit better this second half, which is good to see from them.
And the style's not that much different since the last Euros as well, is it? There's hardly any change to it at all.
Yeah, they had a good tournament.
Very good.
That summer, well, a lot better than England's. And again, that wasn't really too difficult, was it?
Well, we got to the same stage. Sorry, no. The World Cup still clouded my memory of Euros for reasons why we all know. But
yeah. Was a foul, but I think it was by Allen. Yeah, Allen gets a yellow. Probably got away with not getting a yellow for the free kick for the opening goal. Yeah,
Turkey's still not able to find that elusive first goal. Tufan with a lovely pick outs of striker Yilmaz, but the little man heads it off target. So going home graciously by the sounds of things.
Yeah.
Commentators curse now, mate. You watch, they'll score.
Yeah, they get a couple in 2 minutes or so. You know it, mate. Chance here for Italy. This should probably like to have an attempt on goal here. I think Verratti's over it, and
the goalkeeper's shaving foam's working well by the looks of it.
There's Verratti and number 20 Bernard Eschi. He's going to take this left-footed, I think, whip it over the wall by the look of things. Got 30 odd yards out.
I think there might be a bit of subterfuge going on here, mate. I think. As it usually is with free kicks.
Yeah, the Italians have got their own wall, but beyond their Welsh wall, which you're allowed
I know players have been doing this for time immemorial, but it still cracks me up when you see players with their hands over their balls when they're trying to say, "Look, subterfuge."
Yeah, exactly.
Got it right. Oh, that was close.
Oh, it's a post. Great effort, Bernard Eschi with the free kick. It's left-footed. Thought he was going to go over the wall, but
straight through.
Ward side. Oh, it's the post. Does Ward get a touch there? Bends it around the wall.
No.
Flush on the post. Great effort.
Very good.
Yeah. Really good effort, that. Like you, mate, I thought he was going to whip it over the wall, but he might have gave the Ward the eyes and just absolutely whips it round the wall so they're over it. And I thought Ward wouldn't have got there, I don't think.
No.
If it was on target, I don't think he would have got it. It's a great effort by Bernard Eschi. He's had a pretty tidy game every time he's touched the ball tonight. Number 20 for Italy.
This is the second tweet that BBC put up on their website for the. I didn't read the other one because it's just pointless. We kind of covered it anyway, talking about dark horses and all that. This woman called Raphael Johnson. She's got a blue tick next to her.
Chance Ramsey.
No.
Oh, just waiting for support. It didn't quite arrive for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, because nobody's following up quick enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to set Bell's man bun alight, man. It's just
not a fan of it, mate.
you know, it looks like it's just waiting for. It's like a bit of touch paper, you know, just. But yeah, now that ball's gone out for a throw, which is wow. I think that's the quickest we've ever seen.
Oh, well cleared by Roden, I think it was that time.
It says the tweet says buying into Turkey for the Euros was like falling for that website that claims to sell legit Jordans for $69.95.
Good tweet. Nothing the BBC or someone's wrote it.
It's a tweet from this Raphael Johnson woman. I'd say she's got a blue tick next to her. No idea who she is.
Okay. She might be a journalist or ex-player or something. Shot by Belotti. That goes high, wide, and handsome. That's an Antonio special. That was.
Yep. Almost verging on Bobby Zamora special.
Just seeing the Ramsey effort. It was the substitute. Acerbi. He misjudges the header.
He's causing problems, isn't he?
Yeah, Ramsey's in behind, just waiting for that support, but it doesn't arrive in time.
Yeah, she's this Raphael Johnson. She's a commentator by the looks of it for NBC.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is why he's been involved in it.
Oh, so yellow red card.
What?
Red card? Who's that for? Looks like Ampadu. He's got a shocked face. What's happened there? It's Bernardeschi, the number 20 for Italy. He's gone down, and the Ampadu's been sent off. Christ almighty. Bad news for the Welsh team. God, I'm completely missed that one. Let's see what happened there.
Yeah, here we go. So let's have a look.
Challenge. Oh no, he takes on Ramsey. Bernardeschi.
Oh, come on, that's harsh.
Fucking hell. I mean, a yellow, fair. That's not red. Jesus.
It's a yellow.
I mean, the reds are meant to be going for excessive force. That's not excessive force. That's a reckless challenge, which is a yellow.
He's
but
late. He's a second or so late, and it's just that's all it is.
Yeah. I mean, are they checking it for? Are they checking it?
It doesn't look like it, mate.
It doesn't look like. Oh yeah.
I mean, I get it. If he was sliding, yes, but
yeah, or if he had like both feet off the ground and he was jumping in, but he didn't.
Yeah,
that is harsh. Really harsh.
Look,
it's not a great challenge, but that's not a red card. I'm sorry.
He's looking at him because he can see, but he kind of looks like he's trying to slow himself down, but he's going at full pelt. So that is harsh.
Yeah, Ampadu sent off, unfortunately, and I couldn't agree with that. Late for Arsha red, yellow at best. Yeah,
that's exactly what we were saying.
Well, it's going to make this second half harder for Wales. They're starting to get back into it, and going to do well to keep it 1-0.
I am surprised that hasn't got checked, as you were saying. I wouldn't be at all surprised if that's appealed. I really wouldn't be at all surprised.
Yeah, they should do. That's harsh, but yeah, it's good. Back to the wall for Wales for the rest of the half, and they got 35 minutes plus to survive. Obviously, got the goal difference to take into account for the second place. So, talk about a bad couple of minutes.
But yeah. Shots for the Switzerland-Turkey game, both 13, 7 on target for Switzerland and 4 on target for Turkey.
Oh, comfortable in the end.
Weak. That was absolutely weak. That from Chaisa, I think you pronounce that.
Yeah. Did well there to take on Williams, cut inside, but yeah, hits with his left foot. And so just little daisy cutter, as you say, John, to Danny Ward.
That's what I'm saying. It's just so weak. I mean, even in cricket, that would have been what the hell was that?
Yeah, that wouldn't have gone to the boundary anyway. So there's going to be a big effort from Wales to keep this at 1-0 for the rest of the second half.
Yeah,
going to need a big effort from them. But yeah, the standard of the refereeing and VAR and stuff, I think has been pretty good this tournament. But that one, I think I was that's a shocker in my opinion. It is a foul and it is a yellow, but a straight red for that.
No.
Oh, no. As Andy Townsend said back in the day, not for me, Clive.
He was far from the voice of reason, was he? To be
yeah, spot on, mate. Thanks, Patricia. Just wanting us to beat the Czechs. Yeah, they agreed. Going to have to play a lot better than we did Friday night against Scotland, as we've said a number of times.
And Croatia, we have to really up our game for it. But that's not a bad control.
Oh, Belotti.
Well,
that's a variety.
Offside.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too excited because I thought the flag would come up about 6 years later, as it often does. Just checking if he's offside.
A couple of yards.
Well off there.
Close for Switzerland. Shaqiri 15 yards out and then naked the space, but the Liverpool forward blazes the shot just over the bar.
Well, I think they'll be. They surely would have got the message by now that Wales are down to 10 men. So there's been an attacking sub actually, which is a bit of surprise for Wales. Keith Moore has come on the strike. He's come on for Morel, the midfielder. So possibly a change in formation.
Well, it's his Wales. I think it's Morel, isn't it, rather than Morel? But
I don't know.
It's funny about the pronunciation. Some people do. It still winds me up no end. That people still call Zaha. It's Zaha. It's not Zaha. Yeah. It's not ZA-A. It's ZAHA.
Well, that's the best way to ask people is ask the players themselves, but
even then the commentators still get it wrong. You know what was it? There was one of our games was on Sky Sports, and Gary Neville was I think it was Man U, and Gary Neville was the co-commentator, and he went, right, can we just clear this up now? How the hell do you pronounce his name? Do you pronounce it Soufal? Was it Soufal? How do you do it? It was brilliant. Yeah. It was so funny. He was like, please clear this up.
I think if you're in the media or whatever and you know the players, I think Martin Tyler does this famously where he actually asks the players, well, how do you pronounce it and stuff. So unless you know them personally, you just listen to what the commentators say because you'd expect them to get it right. Free kick for Wales though. Could be a chance for him. Is Dan James going to take it on the right hand side? You'd fancy with down to 10 minutes are going to be their big
moment. Big moment.
Can they get the delivery right? A few players in the box, as you do expect. It's going to be hard for him. Wales to score an open play with down to 10 men. So set piece is going to be vital now.
Yeah.
James about to take it. Half hour to go.
Not James bad ball either, but
no one attacks it though. Well cleared.
Nathan Blake, former Cardiff and Wales striker, is quoted on here from he's talking on. Looks like he's doing the co-commentary on Radio 5.
Yeah.
It's a nasty one, I have to say. It's a sort of challenge that could leave Federico Bonucci with a broken ankle. Ampadu goes with a stretched right foot and just catches him in the ankle. He's obviously not meant it. He'll be devastated. And he's wrong, but he's wrong with everything apart from the last two sentences there. He's not. He couldn't have. It's irrelevant because he hasn't. He couldn't. He wouldn't have broken his ankle because he didn't break his ankle. He got up and walked. It's completely irrelevant.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's a reckless challenge. Yeah, it's a yellow, but in terms of excessive force and endangering an opponent, no chance. Which is in IFAB. The FA board, International FA board. We make the rules and. Something like Peter Walton and all the rest, they follow and stuff. So that's not excessive force at all. No chance. Absolutely no chance.
Looks like Tony's in Alan Partridge mode.
Oh, fantastic. Not fantastic for Wales, obviously.
Another save over in the Switzerland-Turkey game. Another world-class save from the Turkey goalkeeper, denying Sevovic. He scored the first goal. Second goal after fine work by the Swiss striker. That was that low shot was bound for the bottom corner, but Kekir managed to tip it wide.
Good stuff. So Italy with the ball, Mancini instructing his players to get forward.
And Ben Jacobs has tweeted the gif of what's his name, the Step Brothers comedian.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yeah, just with his "I'm disappointed."
All right.
Yeah. with the turkey flag. So obviously he was saying he must have been one of the people that was saying, "Yeah, Switzerland 2-1. Turkey got a goal back."
Here we go. Oh, what an effort that is!
Very good.
Special goals in that game. Christ. And good news for Wales as well.
Very.
Wales
They give him a bit of hope.
It's a Brucey bonus for Wales then. Just seeing the updated table, both on 4 points, and there's a 3-goal margin now in goal difference. So that's potentially a vital goal for Turkey. For Turkey and for Wales, obviously, as well.
Both, at the same time as John Hartson's just said, it's a Brucey bonus.
No way, did he just say that?
He did. Seriously, he said it, yeah.
I've got it on mute. I haven't got a clue what.
I was going to say, mute your mic, rewind it quickly, and just say, it's a Brucey bonus.
Chance for Italy. Can they pull it back? Save!
Not a bad attempt. That at all.
And Belotti, he's craving that goal and goes close to this one.
Hang on, mate. Let me sort your lighting out a minute.
Otherwise, good play down the right by Italy. Not for the first time. Good pull back. Good save. Good save by Ward. Saves it with his legs. Yeah. Had to get something on that one. Stood up tall. Didn't make it easy. So good save. Another corner for Italy though.
Didn't think the sun would start setting this bloody late. Or this early, I should say. It's 6:30.
Yeah, true, mate. At least they ain't raining, though. That's one consolation.
Well, we've needed it. We've needed it over the last few weeks. We've needed it. The garden here is now actually quite green for change.
I was going to say, I can see like the bushes that are green and leaves and all that. Cornerback coming for Italy for Bernardeschi, if he's going to take it.
There's a tweet from Molly Hodson that's up on the BBC website saying, "Dark horse jokes aside, Turkey have been quite spectacularly bad in this tournament."
Header goes wide. Another corner in the near post, and it's the right back, Tololi, who goes close.
It's quite spectacularly bad in this tournament when you consider some of the talent in their squad. Absolutely right. Turkey have got some very good players in there.
Yeah, you can understand why some fans thought they'd obviously not go and win the tournament, but go fairly far, and they've been a big disappointment. But yeah, for anyone watching, subscribe to Gash Football if you're new, and like this video if you're enjoying it.
There's been 3 substitutes by Turkey. Yokoslu, I think you pronounce it, replaced Ayhan. Karaman's replaced Tufan, both on the 64th minute, and then a minute later, Jaziski has replaced Kavecki. I think I got all that right. I'm hoping I got all that right.
Sounds about right. Good effort if it's not. Here's Bernardeschi. He just slips at the vital moment. He's going to cut inside another shot, but just slipped as he was about to take his effort on goal. But still got it though. Italy, Verratti, the captain now. Keeping the ball nice and easy, Italy, as you'd expect, obviously, with a superior man advantage. Bernardeschi on the right. Getting plenty of touches, especially in the second half. Takes on Williams. Good ball inside, Jorginho. Cut back. Good block.
Very good block.
Much needed. It was Emerson, of all people, in the middle of the box.
Yeah.
Going wanders like he usually does for Chelsea. Jorginho did well to take on Allen.
Very good block from Ramsey then. Very good block. Look, straight at him. Knew exactly what was going to happen, so just kept his foot just a millimetre or so in front of him.
No, very good by Ramsey there. Was going on target. Another corner for Italy. Verratti is going to take this one right-footed. There's a threat from set pieces all day, Italy. Here's another one, comes in. Drops it.
Got
away with that one. Was it pretty solid in this tournament, but that was a shaky moment there. Gets away with it, though. Verratti's on this left-hand side. Ball into the box. Ward comes out, claims that one easily. Good anticipation there. Just seeing the drop. Had no one near him. I think took his eye off it. Couldn't claim it at the second attempt. And Ramsey's there again to help his side out. Yeah, 22 minutes plus stoppage time, John. It's going to be hard for Wales to keep it as it is. Then again, Italy, they might just take it easy. They don't need to obviously score more goals. They could just keep the ball and not exert themselves too much.
Not just that, but Bastoni, who was right behind Ward, he could have easily exploited that, but he let him clear it, because you notice he's right behind him. He could have easily put his leg round him to boot the ball out to one of his players, but he just absolutely left him, because when you see the replay of it, he's just as Ramsey's getting up on his feet and running, he taps him on the back.
Oh, Switzerland, the 3-1 up.
Is it? Bloody BBC, wake up.
I'm just scrolling through Twitter. Yeah, it's 3-1 Switzerland. Yeah,
It's stuck on the 2-1 at the minute. Here we go. Yep, you're right. Shaqiri again.
No, Shaqiri's
almost burst the net.
Oh, we'll see that come up in a minute on ITV. Verratti's got it for Italy.
Back down to the 2-goal difference, isn't it now?
Yeah, very true. Bernardeschi takes his man on. Still got it. Oh, out for
offside as well, wasn't he? But
no, it's goal kick.
Goal kick. Yeah, I was literally about to say we're going to see it now. So
here we go.
God,
the goals in that game are absolutely spectacular, all of them.
I think we picked the wrong game, mate. I think somehow.
Yeah, this ain't been a bad game, but that game, Jesus, that's plenty of goals in that one.
19 shots the Swiss have had and 10 on target.
Cool. That's
10 on target and they've only scored 3. That's really good. That's again, that just shows you how good that goalkeeper is.
That's the thing. Switzerland have qualified for a lot of tournaments over the years, but they've never been a side that have been free flowing and attacking. Whereas today it's been a bit different.
Yeah, I mean, yep, you can. There's. I'm sure a lot of people will make the argument that it's because they're playing a shit side. Side. Yeah, they're literally -6 on goal difference as it stands at the minute. So, sorry, -7 now. I should say -7 because the table hasn't updated on BBC yet. But
and especially obviously Turkey low in confidence as well.
Yeah, it's updated now, so -7 exactly. So, yeah.
Wales have got it in Italy's half. Bit of respite for their defenders.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they forced. Is that a corner? Or was it a throw?
I think it's a throw in by the looks of it. Yeah.
Throw, yeah. I think it's Roberts who's about to take it. It's got a long throw by the look of things.
An Antonio special, yeah.
Well, goes to that's beat the first man. Here we go. Comes in. Good throw. Oh, just doesn't fall for a player. Still got it though, Wells. Back up the Roberts.
Yeah.
Playing the ball. Ramsey.
What was that?
No, that was poor. It's on his left foot, but still expect better from Ramsey there.
How is he aiming? I'm guessing from the director that it looks like he was trying to aim for Bale. Bale was nowhere near on the end of that. Absolutely nowhere near on the end of that. A speculative effort at best.
You can see what Ramsey's trying to do, just execution.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's just no one there for it.
Yeah. Well, 72 minutes, just about to come up.
Yeah, now.
Bernardeschi, I think he's what weak. Left out is Emerson. Can he keep it in? Oh,
great recovery.
Roden does well there. Very
good recovery from Roden. Very good.
Not easy to keep up with Emerson, who's pretty rapid. So did well there, Roden. And that's, I assume, another corner.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. And no surprise, but Italy are going to make a couple of subs. Get some minutes in some of their other players who haven't played that much. Verratti's going to take this corner again from this left-hand side. Ball comes in, near post, flicked on.
Nobody.
Oh, and beats everyone.
Yeah, nobody there.
And it's a goal kick. I think it was the sub for Italy, Acerbi, the centre back, comes near post. I mean, that has to be a tactic for Italy because obviously the goal come from a near post free kick, and the amount of corners that have gone near post as well. So it's something they've been working on.
Well, it's quite easy to do to a degree because, I mean, even at domestic level, you hardly any time anymore. We hardly ever see anyone on both posts anymore. So that's why they're doing it. Yeah,
we still got to have someone willing to run to the near post and actually get on the end of it. So that,
exactly. Yeah, well, there is that, but
A bit of respite for Wells. They're going to make a couple of substitutions, I think.
Yeah, all right. Just seeing the replay of that, it's completely free kick, obviously.
Oh, that's a red card. Red card for that. Dan James coming off. Harry Wilson's on.
Yeah, Dan James has done very, very well. Very, very well today.
And a couple of subs for the Italians. It's Jorginho that's coming off. Solid as always. He's played every game so far, so a bit of rest for him.
Yeah.
And Cristante on in his place. Getting a high five from Mancini. He's done well.
And the hair tussle as well, for that matter. On the way back, just put his arm and tussle his hair. So you've done well when it's a double thanks, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's Bernardeschi, number 20 for Italy. He's been played very well today. On this place, a man
you can actually easily pronounce in relation to this guy, Rampadori.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so a couple of subs there for the Italians. Free kick for Wales. Ball comes in, far post, headed on. Chance! Oh, the player wanted to fall to Gareth Bale, unmarked. He volleys it over. What a chance that was!
What a twat! Like,
good header across the road, and Jesus, on his left foot as well.
He gets his foot under it rather than on it. Doesn't he?
Oh dear! The one player he wanted to fall to, and it actually blazes it over. Good free kick. Good free kick. Roden heads it across as you should do from that angle.
Yeah. Perfect. Everything is perfect for that. Just proves what I've been saying for a long time. That's what I'm saying. It just proves what I've been saying. He's nowhere near the player he used to be. Nowhere near.
God, what an opportunity that was! If you're down to 10 men, you're going to be relying on set pieces even more so. And God, perfect. Good, really good ball. Great header across by Roden. The one player wants to fall to, and he blazes it over. And completely no one near him as well. Absolutely no one near him.
Yep.
What an opportunity that is. Hopefully, from a Welsh point of view, they don't regret that miss. And it was clearly onside. There was no offside flag or anything as well. So can't even blame that.
I mean, Wales have played very well today. They really have.
Yeah, more than held their own today. Ball's clear on the pitch.
To be honest with you, if you weren't looking at the scoreboard with a red card up there, you'd never know they were down to 10 men. They've played very, very well. They are playing very well. But yeah, it's the individual moments though, isn't it? That's the thing.
100%. Kiefer Moore, the sub's done really well there. Good touch. Gets the free kick.
That's a brilliant touch.
Yeah, that's very well. There's a lot of talk. Listened to a few of the Welsh pundits and sort of fans beforehand, and there was a big talk of whether they'll play him up front or play like a false nine. And he played the opening 2 games and got that a vital equaliser against Switzerland in the opening game.
It's true, actually. Yeah, no, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Obviously, rested today because he's on the yellow. That's another rule I really don't like. 2 yellows and you missed the next game. Yeah. It used to be 3 back in the day, but they've changed it for some reason.
It was, yeah.
So that's a bit harsh, but yeah, I think that's why I think Ben Davis is another as well who's been rested for today. Ramsey gets a free kick though.
Jack has been booked by the looks of it. Oh no! Soinshu's been booked. Granit Xhaka has time to bring the ball forward and is chopped on the edge of the box by Soinshu. The Leicester man gets a yellow, and Xhaka is now taking the free kick.
Chance for Italy though.
Very good. Go on.
Find it.
No. Yeah.
Ball comes in. Goes out. Not the best ball to him.
Mate, half a second. That's rolling over the touchline. He's not kept that in well at all. Which is understandable. He couldn't get there quick enough.
He absolutely shins it. I think. I don't think he doesn't catch it at all. I think he absolutely shins it.
I'm saying he had his foot right under it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at that replay, it does look like it's. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know that's the moment.
Thanks, Patricia. Yeah, in football, players only as good as yesterday. Yeah,
exactly.
He would have buried it. Ian Rush, who'd just been panned on the TV. What a striker he was. Goal kicks.
Jack has hit the woodwork.
Jack has hit the woodwork.
Yeah. Said
Here's Williams.
Zaka goes for power rather than the precision, and it almost comes up trumps, but the low drive from the free kick comes back off the post. So very similar to that the Spain penalty last night, by the sounds of things. Rebound straight off the post and the foot comes straight out.
Oh right. I was out last night. I need to catch up. I've seen the results. I need to catch up on the games from yesterday. I've seen. Well, I just saw I watched Portugal Germany. That was great. I didn't see the other games. I've seen the results and that. But...
You were out in Bas Vegas last night, were you?
No, I was around my mate's house. They were in his garden and that. So a few of us had like it wasn't really barbecue weather, but like that we had one of them. So that was good. Not far, you know where Rayleigh is.
Yeah.
So just up there, so not far from there.
Okay.
So that was good. Offside there for Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of respite again for Wales. They're doing well. I mean, look, I think Italy are playing. I think they're playing the second
I
gear.
don't know, mate. Actually, looking at that, I don't think he is. I don't think he is offside. That must be harsh because just seeing the replay. Whoa! Penalty and a yellow card on the follow-up. Grant Xhaka goes down after coming together with Yilmaz, but the referee plays wave on. Xhaka then takes his protest too far and is booked.
Grant Xhaka getting a booking? Don't be ridiculous.
He's having a whinge again.
Oh dear! It's like like if you bet on him to get booked, he'd be quids in every fucking game.
Absolutely.
It's like when John Moncur played for West Ham, comes on as a sub 5 seconds later, gets a yellow. Oh dear. Just checking the table as it stands.
Yeah, I like that. There's when that free kick is the number 15. It looked like he went fuck off, ref, because he just put his arm back. The ref started walking like fuck off. He was like because he went,
Most things stand with these results.
Under's almost scored. Under burst forward, skipping past a couple of players and strikes one with his favoured left boot, but it drifts inches over the angle, whatever the fuck the angle is for that part of thing. But
the basics. Yeah, very true. Yeah, I've been Bas Vegas for a lot of ages. I said to Jeff that I'll let him know when I'll go out in Chelmsford because that's where Jeff lives. So
all right, nice. I'm out in Corringham or Corrington. It's Corringham, isn't it? Just outside Stanford-le-Hope. Yeah, I'm out there next weekend.
Oh,
that'd
cool.
be nice. A friend of mine's doing a barbecue, so that'd be good fun.
Oh, cool. Hopefully the weather's good for that.
Hopefully, yeah. And if not, we just drink inside, so who gives a shit?
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, could be worse.
Switzerland almost scored again.
Oh, squeaky bums.
Ruben Vargas, 15 yards out, but as the efforts gets to flex over, so it looks like it's another corner.
Yeah, spending dollar West Cliff because I've been to the Genting Club a number of times. Yeah, one there last time I went there. Oh, chance for Italy. All cleared, but still there, Verratti.
Yeah, still in. Yeah, was that a corner?
Good block. I think it was Allen. I think it was.
Yeah.
Last time I went to the Genting Club, I played like roulette because that's what I play generally, and I won 60 quid.
Cool.
Which is good. Thanks, Patricia. Oh, Leeds fan. Nice. Welcome.
Yeah.
Go on, Leeds. Brilliant first season back.
Unbelievable. Finishing 10th. Unreal.
9th, wasn't it?
I thought it was 10th they finished.
Overall, it's still brilliant. That's a brilliant season.
Absolutely, yeah. Either way, it's a top 10 finish, isn't it? So
yeah, definitely.
Very good.
Back post, not cleared. Good touch. Oh, good block again. Excellent block.
They are defending for their lives at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing everything they can in Wales.
And quite rightly so. They're doing really well at it.
Yeah, got to stay concentrated. Obviously, it's not easy to defend with 10 men, but they're doing their best so far. Variety's got on the left. It's on the left-hand side. Variety's on the edge. Is he going to take a shot? Dinks it, back post. Oh, good. Still not cleared. Moore's back there. I think Wells should get it clear. Yeah, Wilson smashes it up the pitch, rightly so.
Yeah, it was. They finished 9th on goal difference.
Oh, it was 9th, yeah. And a great season. Yeah, I agree with Tony. Great achievement. Yeah, Bielsa's done a great job. For those who say he's not a good manager, they can don't at me. Don't even.
Well, not to be the voice of cynicism or anything, but see how he gets on this coming season. Second season syndrome. If he's worked, work him out. But yeah, no, it's a great appointment. He's done. It was, what was it? The second attempt with Leeds, wasn't it? The second attempt.
That's right. Yeah,
promotion, and then finished 9th on goal difference. I don't think anyone's actually achieved that for getting that high up for a side promoted from the Championship. I don't think anybody's finished that high. Everyone's really finished about 14th, 15th.
Ipswich did in, I think, 2001. I think it was. They finished 5th. They finished UEFA Cup. Yeah, okay. I think Newcastle, they finished 3rd. I think when they got under Kevin Keegan.
What, when they came back to the Premier League?
Yeah, in like 94 or whenever it was. No, that mid-90s period that Kevin Keegan took over, because they were in the first division as it was then.
Yeah.
I think they finished 3rd and something like that anyway, yeah. Couple of subs for Wales. Bell's coming off, the captain.
Yep.
And David Brooks, very good player, David Brooks, he's coming on.
Looks like be quite funny if Wales play better in the next couple of minutes, wouldn't it?
And Williams is coming off. He's played pretty well when Ben Davis on in his place. Just slowing the game down. Oh, yeah, that's a good result. Yeah, Hartlepool promoted. It was the playoffs today, wasn't it? Good effort, good achievement for Hartlepool. Good to see them back. Mutual appreciation from the fans. Good to see. And Joe Allen's off. He's had a lively game. And Levitt's on in his place. Another sub for Italy. The goal scorer. Pessina had a tidy game, so they got the what looks to be the winner. Castrovilli's on in his place.
There's a tweet that BBC put up from this bloke called Michael Cox. I've had a look at his profile. No, I have no fucking idea who he is.
Oh, he's from The Athletic. He's brilliant.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's brilliant. That's the tactics. He used to do it for The Guardian, like the tactics, and he's absolutely awesome.
Oh, okay. So Switzerland now have a positive goal difference, and then he's followed it up with, "Oops, sorry, that's the flag."
Very good. Yeah. No, he's awesome. He's also known by the moniker zonal marking. He's very good.
Have you been watching Tifo?
Yeah, I haven't watched their latest stuff, but their channel's brilliant.
Yeah, it was really, really good. They did the Scots guy did a really good video about how Scotland could exploit England, and he wasn't far off it. He wasn't far off it at all.
Well, that's because they've linked up with The Athletic now. They're both joined together.
Yeah.
In partnership with one another, so that's two very good outlets joined together. So that's good to see.
Very good, yeah.
We're not sponsored by them, by the way, for anyone watching. Just our own personal opinions, whether we've been paid to say that. No hashtag ads here need required. Or like, what was it? This video is promotion, like the ones you tick, John. You have to tick for your bit of possession for Italy. 3 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Can they get a second one? Belotti's desperate for a goal. Verratti cuts inside, shoots, well blocked. Back with Italy. It's one of the subs. Good block again. Belotti shoots. Oh, well held by Ward at the second attempt. He's had a few efforts today. Belotti knows where the goal is, and the gets another one on target. Good turn from him. Shoots. I don't think he even looked at the goals. It's a classic saying, but the goalposts don't move. That's when the goal is good. Well concentrated by Ward there to grab that one in the second attempt.
Turkey is still going for it. By the looks of things. Yilmaz has had the effort go wide from close range.
There's the same how many minutes left to go on that one?
It's 87.
I'm about a minute or so behind this one. Oh, here's one. Here we go. Donnarumma's the goalkeeper's been subbed.
You're joking.
I love that. That's a shit house substitution if I've ever seen one. I love it.
What is the point? What is the point?
Mancini's like.
The game's going to be over in 5 minutes.
Oh.
What is the point of putting him on? I mean, okay, maybe for his bow, I suppose, but still, what is the point?
They would go on in this place for all of a minute plus stoppage time.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be over in about 4 minutes because I think no more than 3 minutes of valid time with all these substitutions and that. But fuck's sake.
He's right in the centre of the park. He's had a load of touches. But impressive game from him back from recovering from injury. So it'll be vital in the knockout stages. Very much.
Make that substitution if you're going to fucking penalties, man. Don't do it now.
Who made a sub like that? It was Van Gaal. It was Van Gaal when he subbed on Tim Krul.
Yeah.
What World Cup was it? 2014, I think it was. Yeah, it was because he went Man United afterwards. Yeah. Subs on and it worked because he saved at least one penalty, maybe two. Not sure who.
I thought you were going to do the Stuart Pearce penalty. I thought that's what you were going to talk about. David James at Man City.
Oh no, nothing's that bad.
It still makes me laugh to this day. How did you play Dave? All right, David James. We all know David James is a tall bloke, and he was a lump in those days because he was tall, but put him up as a false number 9. He ran on with his bloody goalkeeper gloves on, for God's sake.
Well, it was obviously pre-planned because he didn't put on a random shirt. He put on James Wan as an outfield. So but it was nearly genius because they got a penalty and then Robbie Fowler, one of the best English goal scorers, he fucking misses it. So it nearly worked. Oh, save the Lord.
That was close. 3 minutes. So I was a minute out, but 3 minutes of stoppage time.
Oh, could be a vital stop, that one from Ward.
It's not a bad attempt either. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, it's one of those.
Looks like it's going wide, doesn't it? I think actually.
Yeah, but he had a couple of Italians. Belotti,
that would have been a goal kick then. That would have been a goal kick, but.
Six's tongue out in relief there. A minute and a half's been played. A stoppage time, about a minute and a half more to go. Yeah, Italians are absolutely cruising this. They haven't had a couple of chances second half, but just been playing in second gear. Yeah. So, I mean, Wales have done well, to be fair, but it's.
I have. Like I said, generally not noticing that they're down. They've been playing with 10 men for, was it 20, 25 minutes?
Yeah. Smashed up the pitch by Roberts. I love that. That's quality. Definitely held square on the PlayStation there with that one. Maximum power. Oh, yeah, Ward did well. They had to tip it away because I think one of the subs was running onto it.
Yeah.
Here we go. About 40 seconds to go.
Yep.
And as things stand, Group A, obviously Italy with 9 points, Wales and Switzerland on both with 4 points, but Wales with a +1 goal difference and Switzerland with -1. Come on, it's 10 seconds to go. Italy just playing keep ball in the middle of the park, Sabutio style.
As it was at the start of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And there we go. Full time. Italy get 9 points out of 9, and Wales, as things stand, they finished second in Group A. So there we are at the end of this game. Italy won, Wales 0. Thoughts on the game overall, mate?
Well, as my granddad would have said when we were kids, when he said Italy won, Wales didn't. It's always stuck with me. When we were watching like Sports Day, whatever it was, before Match of the Day properly started up, it was with the league run being the goal scores going through. Grandad just turned around and said, West Ham won. Hartlepool didn't, or whatever it was. But yeah, really funny. I'm glad. I'm glad we've been proven right. We've had the only thing missing out of this in terms of talking points was a penalty. We've had a red card, unjustified red card. We've had a decent goal. We've had a decent game as well, for that matter. It's everything there, but a penalty. I think, as I said, fair play to Wales in the way that they played. Absolutely, we're going down to 10 men. Really, really well played. It's a shame from that point of view, because they did play so well that they couldn't get the point out of it. But it's the way football goes, and it's now full time over in Switzerland, so it's finished 3-1.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah, well, second in the group then.
Yeah.
Good achievement.
Bring on the confusion in the next few days as we'll find out who they play.
That's the thing. I would go through now who they potentially play. I'm not sure. I can't be bothered to say who they might get, might not get. So whatever. No. Yeah, Italy, as probably expected, they finished top of this group, and Wales, fair play to them for finishing second, 4 points out of 9. Can't complain about that. Today, go on, mate.
We both said go on at the same time. Were Italy standout chances, favourites for this tournament? I don't think they were they?
No, that's the thing. I think you'd probably say France, because obviously World Cup holders, and the squad is absolutely ridiculous. Not just the first 11, but on the bench as well. But apart from that, you had maybe England, Italy, Portugal, Netherlands, Germany. There was a few. So apart from France, I don't think there was any standouts. So, but no, Italy, 9 points out of 9. So it'd be interesting to see if they can carry on this form for the rest of the knockout stages. This game, Wales more than held their own. Obviously, both sides made changes. You never know what you're going to get with essentially a dead rubber, which it was in the end. But good quality from both sides. Italy getting the winner in the end in the first half. Pessina, one of the eight changes that Roberto Mancini made, and he played well, got the goal, and Verratti with the free kick, who had a growing influence as the game went on. He played very, very well, and good points from both sides really. Obviously, Italy with the changes, they played pretty well. Considering it was 8 changes, and players like Verratti, as we mentioned, who was short of match fitness. He played the full 90. He played very well, and Wales, they made some subs as well, but they more than held their own. And on another day, well, they should have scored. Bell should have scored that volley.
Absolutely.
Absolutely should have buried it, but no, they held their own. And even with Ampadu sending off, which was at the time very harsh, they held out for the remaining 35 minutes with only a few alarms to deal with. So, a good workout for both sides. Yeah,
and obviously missing. You missed out Williams' chance with that header right towards the start of the first half. That was a chance and a half as well. But it's just say fair play to him. And this is one of the reasons why I suggested we should do this, is because it's been technical football from both sides, and just all the talking points bar penalty. That's it.
No, exactly. Just go to the comments quickly before we finish up. Thanks, Tony, for joining throughout. Appreciate it, mate. Well done. Good show to catch up. Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'll be back for JP. Will be doing the watch along on his own channel for England, Czech Republic. I'll be doing the watch along on here, so feel free to join for that if you like. And thanks to Patricia as well. Thank you both. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks for joining. Cool. Well, enjoyed that, mate. Only 1-0, but it was a good game overall. I think we're not quite as good as the Switzerland Turkey by the sound of it, but at least we managed to see the goals pop up on our TV, which is good to see. So, anything else you want to touch on before we finish things?
Nah, mate. I mean, we pretty much covered everything. I mean, I don't think Switzerland was as enjoyable as this. I mean, obviously the scoreline makes it sound like, but the amount reading the live report and stuff, there's so much irrelevant stuff in there. It was like it was all that good. But yeah, no, honestly, it's been fun. It's always a laugh to watch those sort of games, and it's yeah, it'd be interesting to see who Italy and Wales get in the last 16. It'd be very entertaining.
Yeah, Italy have looked a threat. They've played well in the 3 games, and Wales, as they showed in the Euros in 2016, on their day they can be a match for any side. So there'll be a team to look out for as well. So we'll see how both teams get on in the next round. So thanks for joining, John. Appreciate your time, mate. Thanks for joining us. So thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe to Gage Football if you're new. If you like this stream, then please leave a thumbs up. That'd be brilliant. We'll see you on the next one. I'll be back for the England Czech Republic watch along on Tuesday night. So come on England for that one. We'll see you then. Take care.